Hi, I'm Dr. Bruce Rippey with Bridge Integrative Medicine. I wanted to show you a quick and easy way to make some of your own hand sanitizer. The most important bit is that the WHO recommends at least 60% isopropyl alcohol. You can also use grain alcohol. It's hard to get sometimes, but it might be still available on Amazon. This is 70% isopropyl alcohol. We do have also 90% isopropyl alcohol. This is also available out there anywhere. Just make sure that you go online and try to get some. Believe it or not, it's still not that hard to find. If you're trying to go out to one of the stores to find it, though, everybody else has it. Anyway, so here's a little neat experiment that you can do at home that actually creates very, very good hand sanitizer. Someone asked me, do I have to use pure aloe? It works best. Should I use vegetable glycerin? It still works best. You still just have to get your math right, though, on this. That's still the most important thing that you can do. So what I did, I measured on my bottle here. I'm doing this thing as though someone didn't have available to them a whole chemistry kit like I obviously do. But I measured on the bottom here, and I realized that this is 8 millimeters tall, okay? So you want to be able to do math. Understand that if I were to make this half and this half, I would only have 35% isopropyl alcohol. Not strong enough, right? Just isn't. So I somehow need to get to where that's enough. If I were to use 75% of the isopropyl alcohol and 25% of this, you still have to be able to put 75 times 70 and you wind up with about 50% plus or minus isopropyl alcohol. So you get where I'm going. You want to make sure you've got enough. Well, I figured out that this is 8 millimeters tall because I used a crazy thing for a ruler. Why not, right? It's 8 millimeters tall. Good, okay. Well, if I one of those millimeters, that's 12% of this, right? 88% of that, I'm well into the right range. How do you make it? It's actually just this simple. You squirt enough in to where you have exactly the right amount at the bottom where that is at that line. That's what you're gonna do. Once it's at that line, you're good. That's the right amount that you need in there, okay? Then we're gonna put the isopropyl alcohol in, make a big mess, because your kids are gonna be doing this if you're having fun with them. You're at home, I know you are. Hang on a second, let me get this done. Now we know for sure that we have enough. Actually, what I'm gonna do is pour a little bit of this out because I have a reason, all right? The other thing the WHO wants you to use is hydrogen peroxide. This is hydrogen peroxide, okay? You can get it in a couple of different formulas. Some of this stuff is 3%. I wish I had eyes and be able to read it. Oh, this is 5. So this is 5%, all right? So what you want is some, all right? Remember, you have washed this first, because you want to do that first. Then you have put in your gel, then you've put in, let's say, a little tiny bit of a cap of hydrogen peroxide. You really only need a small percentage of hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide keeps your materials, this container, clean, and it'll keep it clean for a long time, a very long time. So that's why you put it in there. It isn't actually to break down anything. The whole goal of this, by the way, is to break down the protein barrier on the outside of your viruses. That's how this stuff works. It will, if you use it correctly, it'll break down the protein areas on the outside, it'll kill the RNA on the inside, and then also break up all the exotoxic protein that's on the inside of the virus. That's how it kills a virus, okay? Here's the problem. People ask me all the time, should I use vegetable glycerin or regular aloe? Yes, why? Because they mix easier. This is gonna take you a while, folks. You're gonna be shaking on this for a long time, tapping it, trying to get it. Why? Because it has thickeners and things like that in it. Does it work? Yes, it will work just fine as long as you get your ratios right. But that looks like it'll never mix. It will. Eventually what you get is this, right? I've already made one. And this works fantastic and will work very well as a hand sanitizer. Remember though, in order, you really want soap, water, warm water first, lather up, then start your happy birthdays, then rinse off. You want this secondarily. This is a commercial grade. You know it has the right amounts of everything. Plus it has a little bit of emulsifiers and humectants in there, water soluble, that are a little bit easier on your skin than this would be. This eventually, the finished product eventually becomes nice and green. It smells nice because this smells nice, right? It's plenty of alcohol to do exactly what you want it to do. But it's not a gel, right? So you're gonna have to get away from everybody, pour this on your hand, or it actually works very well and will work right through one of these. I just made it just in case you wanted to see it this way. But it works perfectly in one of these, and you would spray it all over both sides, okay? You have to leave it on for 20 seconds, no matter what. It has to be wet for 20 seconds so that it will kill everything on your hands, and it actually works pretty well. Washing your hands is still the best thing. Remember that we're all in this together. Stay safe, and I will see you next time.